Good morning, December 13th, 2021. It is 6:20 a.m. Monday morning. Pardon me, we're back at it again. It's a dark but mild morning today. All the snow is gone. We had a lot of rain over the weekend. We got the tail end of that weather that went through the central south part of the United States. Good morning, loves. How are you? Good evening, I should say. Mrs. M, I don't know if you're still there or not, but good morning to you. And glad you guys could join us. Like I said, it is December 13th. We're almost midway through the month of December. A very pink sunrise coming up this morning on a somewhat overcast morning, it looks like, but it is mild. Glad that you're doing well. We lost all the snow over the weekend. It rained. All the snow is gone, and it is a mild morning. Not sure what the temperature is out, but it is mild. I hope you've been having a good day over there in the Pacific region of the world. And I'm glad you could join us. I hope you had a good weekend. We had a busy weekend, a lot of work going on. Continuing with the kitchen reno. And yesterday I cut up a maple tree. And good morning, Mrs. M. How are you? Sounds like you've been up all night. I hope you get some sleep today. But I was saying we cut up a maple tree and I split it up with the log splitter yesterday. That was pretty much my job. Colleen got all the Christmas trees up. So in my house, it's officially Christmas. Got a lot of stuff done over the weekend. But I hope this Monday morning finds you well. And that you got a good day planned, or for you loves, you have a good evening planned. Molly is full of energy and raring to go as we take our walk. She's so used to going the other way. I changed directions on her. Oh, and I lost her leash. Running and chasing her leash. That was funny. Come on. She didn't run away though, which was good. But I changed directions on her. She thought we were going the other way. Oh, we got a car coming. Strange to see a car coming down this way. That's all right. We make our way. Usually they're going the other way. But I hope this Monday is going to be fine for all of you. And come on this way. And hope you got some good things planned. Sounds like, Terry, you have some sleep planned. Oh, yeah, some people, these holidays do get to them. It is a rough time of year for some folks. Well, I pray that he can find some comfort in these times. The holidays do kind of get to some people, but I'm sorry to hear that. And like I said, I hope he can find some light in his darkness. We need to pass on that positive mental attitude for him. But I'll be thinking about you guys, sending positive vibes your way. Wait for this busy morning here with vehicles passing by this early. But I am so far behind in my Christmas shopping. I hope you guys are ahead of the game. I'm gonna end up being one of those last minute shoppers. Good morning, Terry. How are you? Good to see you. Um, yeah, these can be tough times. I see that in my profession. We deal with a lot of people that get sad over the holidays, and there's no real, uh, it's not the same reason. It's different for everybody, and hopefully we can bring a little bit of light to their holiday and brighten things up for them. It's tough. She's wearing her grunge jacket today. It's a little warm out, so we didn't double up on sweaters. Last week there, what one cold day we had, she had her pink bling sweater on underneath her purple coat. But this morning she's got the pink grunge flannel going. It's somewhat of a mild morning for us here in the Northeast. We had a lot of rain on Saturday. We got what was left of that nasty weather that went through the south central area. I know where you are, Terry. Did you get any of that bad weather? We got a lot of the wind Saturday night. I had to get up out of bed and go to work. The wind got pretty nasty, and I'm not complaining, mind you. Those poor folks down south, Kentucky and Arkansas, and those areas, they got hit terribly. I feel awful for those people. No Christmas trees no Christmas presents under the tree for you this year. I'm sorry to hear that. Gotta get yourself a gift. Well, you'll have to send me your address. I'll send you a card. Absolutely. Yeah, private message me your mailing address, Mrs. M, and I'll Molly and Colleen and I will send you a nice greeting card. You can at least put that under the tree. But I hope you guys fared well through that nasty storm. Like I said, I had to get up about 11:30 Saturday evening. We had multiple calls, several homes with trees that came down and went through the houses. Awful. Nobody got hurt, thank God. Um, you love her fashionable wardrobe, fashionista. Okay, you got strong winds and worried, but it dodged us. Yeah, absolutely praying for everybody. Hey, Kenny, how are you? Good morning. I appreciate that, my friend. I hope you fared well through all that tornado storms and whatnot. I know it passed right through Tennessee, too. So our friend Mellow Nomadic Adventures, Marshall, I was messaging him over the weekend, and he ended up dodging a bullet, but he has a lot of friends and family that were involved in that mess, and I feel awful for those folks. I mean, it's not a good time there's never a good time for anything like that, but especially around the holiday season, it makes it even tougher. But I hope you fared well. Oh, thank you, Terry. You didn't have to send it over this, but do me a favor and send it through either the Instagram or the Facebook Messenger, because I may not be able to see the chat again. I don't know if I can take a screenshot of this without losing the stream. I'm not very savvy when it comes to this tech stuff. But yeah, that's good. I'll be sure to send something out to you. And Kenny, I got a package that'll be coming down to you as well, my friend. Colleen and I were out on Saturday and got some stuff for you to try. You can feature on your taste testing. Let us know. You have another YouTube friend in Missouri that you need to check on. Make sure he's okay. Yeah, I mean, those people in that whole area, they got nailed. Of course, Mayfield, Kentucky, that whole town is gone. Just terrible. I mean, I don't know if I can ever remember in my life seeing that amount of destruction, you know. And everywhere we are, we get all kinds of natural stuff. Here in the Northeast, it's usually either, heavy winds. Um, we get those micro bursts, they call them, or we get uh, ice storms that just bring trees and tears the wires down, and it's not too life-threatening. It just makes for a real pain in the butt, losing power and that. Oh, good, Kenny. Yeah, I'll try to get that in the mail to you either today or tomorrow. We got the package together. Um, I saw your prayer video, Mrs. M. That was fantastic. Those people need it. They need our prayers. Oh, you should see the sky. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to turn the camera around here in a minute. It looks like there's a fire. Looks like the sky's on fire. Hold on, let me turn it around. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that sky? All orangey pink. It's I don't know. Usually they say red sky in morning, sailor take warning. So maybe we got some more nasty weather on the way. Haven't seen the weather here for the Northeast. But Saturday, like I said, Saturday night we got the tail end of what hit you folks down south, and we weren't affected too bad. Like I said, there's a couple families in my town that are bumming. We have these giant pine trees here. They call bull pines, and the town I work in has a lot of them. And two separate homes in different neighborhoods both had these giant bull pines come down, went through the roof, and damaged one house so bad that they won't be able to live in it. Again, I'm not complaining because I know the folks south of us here. I just feel terrible for them. Honestly, I know I have some friends that are part of what they call the CERT team, Citizens Emergency Response Team, and they're part of FEMA, and they're most likely going to be heading down that way, spending a lot of time down there helping those folks out. Much needed for them. I hope it doesn't get too cold in that area. I know it gets cold, but not too cold like we get here in the Northeast, because not a lot going on for them as far as houses and whatnot. I mean, just the pictures on the news, it probably doesn't do it justice either, but it just looks awful. Hey, good morning, Darian. How are you? Is this early for you, sir? I'm doing well, and so is Molly. She's tugging away at the leash here, pulling on me. But it's good to see you here on a Monday morning. I hope your weekend was well, and you have some good things planned for today and for this week. We're back at it again. We were just talking about the poor folks down in Kentucky and those surrounding states that got hit with the tornadoes, and we're sending prayers and our thoughts to all of them, folks that got affected. But I hope in Georgia you fared well. I don't think you got too much of that weather. And I hope you had a good weekend. I was watching your friend Angie yesterday over in Germany. That girl is a hoot. She is the cutest thing, and she likes to have fun. She was playing music and singing. Come on, Molly. She was playing music and singing, and she's a lot of fun. Good people here in our community. A lot of good folks. Yeah, the drone footage. That's right, Mrs. M. So that's what made you do the video. Yeah, and they need the prayers. They definitely need the prayers. Um, it's just devastating to even see. I mean, it's incredible the amount of destruction. And I saw some videos of the actual tornado and the size of it. I don't think I've ever seen anything that bad. That was huge. You're doing great. Yeah, you had a great weekend and looking forward to a great week. That's excellent. Um, Same here. We I was telling the folks in the chat we had a lot of rain on Saturday. We got that weather from down south, and then the winds came Saturday night. Created some incidents for me within my job, but we fared okay. We did get a lot of rain. The snow's gone, and it's somewhat of a mild day, I would say today, other than being overcast. Um, we Molly's tugging on me here. Come on, Molly. Come on. This way. Come on. There's a house here that has 3 dogs, and I think she can smell them. Um, got some wood split. We do burn a lot of wood over the winter. Let's see. What did Terry say? Did you know that every state in the U.S. has experienced at least one tornado, even Alaska? I didn't know that. I know we once in a while will get small ones. We get a lot of weather. They call microbursts, which I guess they're not really tornadoes, but they're small little bursts of wind that can get us. But I had no idea. Yeah, Angie, she's a riot. That girl, she's a lot of fun. Um, Even Hawaii has had a tornado. Oh my gosh, hard to believe in a place like that, paradise, a bunch of little islands. Um, I imagine though, where the wind kicks up and you get enough of that. So you got some rain, very little wind, and absolutely prayers to everyone. Um, I wish there was more we could do than prayers. Like I said, I have some friends, actually some coworkers that they work for FEMA, part of the CERT team, and they call it SUR, Search and Urban Rescue. They're going to be going, I think, probably getting activated and heading down there to help those folks out. I know when was it Hurricane Sandy, I think, that hit the coast of New Jersey and New York, and those folks got devastated. And I think it was right around this time of year too, or at least it was in the winter. We did a massive coat and food drive, and we sent a bunch of coats for kids and adults and winter gear and food down for them. So I'm going to see if maybe we can do something like that for these folks. Like I said, never a good time for it, but especially around the holidays, I think it makes it that much worse for all our fellow folks down south or anywhere that gets affected by weather. Just terrible, terrible thing. I think all we can do is just continue to think good thoughts and send prayers their way. And you're right, Kenny. Absolutely. Hey, good morning, EP. How are you, sir? I'm glad you came in. Good to see you, my friend. You're right, Kenny. You're absolutely right. I think that's the best thing we can do is just send some prayers and positive thoughts to those people, all those affected. Terrible thing. Sometimes we take things for granted. We don't know how lucky we are. And in a blink of an eye, something terrible can happen. So we're not going to dwell on that, but we're going to dwell on sending the positive thoughts and prayers for sure. That 220-mile tornado really destroyed that town and whatever it touched. Called it a historical event. And I think in my time, I don't think I've seen anything so devastating as far as tornadoes and that go in this country. Just awful. That's like a once in a lifetime type of an event. Terrible thing. But we're going to continue to keep them in our thoughts and our prayers for sure. And God's going to certainly help them for sure. EP is your guy sitting right across from me at the kitchen table, and I had no clue he was watching this. Awesome. I'm glad he was. He was hiding it on you. And I hope things are going well for you guys down there. And hopefully you'll get this car situation straightened out. I keep thinking of you guys in that respect. Well, in other respects as well. But so we here in the Northeast, we always prepare for winter. I have a wood stove, and I had an old maple tree that I had to cut down. Actually, the wind took the top of it down last spring, which I cut up and burned most of it. And we had I wouldn't call it a stump, it was more than that, but it was about a 20-foot piece of the tree left, and I cut it down. That's the pile. I cut and split that up yesterday. That was my Sunday task. But scariest thing about tornadoes to me seems to be how over half touch down at night. I would think so. It's one thing to have and to deal with stuff during the day when you can see, but anything in the dark, it's terrible. I've been out on calls in the past where we've had here in the Northeast, we do get a lot of wind and we get ice storms. And I've been out on calls where, like I was saying earlier, we get these bull pines, they call them, just these giant pine trees, and they're not very strong. And we've been out in the dark, and all you can hear is the cracking, and then you got to try to hear how close it is to you. We've had to run and dive away from big limbs and pieces of the tree coming down and almost hitting us. It's awful. Sometimes it gets too dangerous. We just can't go out. But you're right, EP. Anytime in the darkness, it makes it that much worse. Honestly, you're very welcome, Terry. Of course, I always have you guys in my thoughts, all of you. I try to send out good thoughts and positive vibes to all my friends. And thank you, Darian. I'm going to have a great day. I know I will. You never know what the day has planned, but I have my mental plan is we're going to have a fantastic day, and I hope you do as well, sir. I'm glad you come into the chats and you enjoy our walk. It's just something quickly that we do because I haven't had a lot of time to edit some videos that I have. We've just been working on the house and that, so it's been tough. But the morning streams before I go to work, they keep my creative juices alive. So I appreciate you, sir, and I hope you have a fantastic day. And prayers to you and your family today. Seems that way for sure. I can't imagine what it's like you on duty at night under those conditions. Yeah, it's scary sometimes. You know, um, we do a job that a lot of people don't do, and we deal with situations that most people don't have to deal with. Um, Good morning, Tom girl. But it's something we do. I've been I've been scared in my job before. Any of us that say they're not afraid, they're either liars or they're crazy. Uh, because there are situations that are certainly scary and dangerous. I'm going to let Molly in. We're on the porch here. Don't you worry about that, Tom girl. I'm glad you came in anyway. And good morning. Glad you woke up and stopped in to say hi to us. We are on the porch. Let's see, it's 6:46. You guys see the tree in the window? Let me see if I can show you the Christmas tree. There's the Christmas tree through the dirty window. I got the wood stove going. Um, Colleen spent a lot of time putting the tree up. Yeah, there it is behind me. Um, she does a good job. I don't do a lot of help with the Christmas tree. Maybe I should, but she has a particular way that she likes to decorate, and we have 3 trees. She got 2 up yesterday. We have 1 more to do. She puts one in the bedroom. She loves Christmas, that girl. So I let her do her thing. But oh, thank you. Yeah, it's she does do a great job. Um, I'm very, very lucky to have her. Appreciative of all she does. She does a good job keeping a good home for us, and decorating is her thing. She likes to do all kinds of decorations, and it's hard to keep up sometimes because um, we'll just get some decor up, and a couple months later, I come home from work and it's all changed for the better, of course. Things definitely look nice. Um, you got that right, EP. Yep, PMA to the rescue. PMA always saves the day. It always does. You had a dream a few minutes ago. I hope it was a good dream. Um, Tom girl, I hope you had a good dream. I hope it wasn't a nightmare. Uh, Always remember when anyone is gone that they will always be with you. The pain will be there, but breathe and pray for guidance. Life will be a different change. You will get through it. And that is right. You know, all things pass, never the memories or the thoughts, but the pain always passes. It really does. Sometimes it takes a village. You need friends to help you get through things for sure. But just like EP just said, that positive mental attitude, I'm telling you, I'm not going to keep dwelling on this. We'll talk about it a lot, but not dwelling on it. But you guys know how I feel about it. Honestly, seek it out, be positive. And like I said, there are tools out there. YouTube is a great one. There's lots out there. Terry, I think I sent you and Loves a link to, I think it was a healing frequency video. And I think it's 432 is the frequency. I said 532 in the stream, but I think it's 432. There's a lot of good stuff out there. Like you were saying, the binaural beats. I've gone to bed with the headphones on and fallen asleep with those. Yes, sir. You got that right. There's a reason why I'm standing in this direction and having that in the background. Those colors right there, that red, white, and blue, there's nothing like them. Nothing like them on this planet. And in that configuration with those 13 stripes and those 50 stars on that blue field, it's the best thing ever. And everything that it represents. I am very proud to be an American citizen and to be able to display that flag. I have 2 of them up outside. I have one in the back and the one you see behind me. Um, There's nothing better than um, supporting that, supporting our fellows Americans, men and women who are in harm's way, and the people. We remember the memories of those that have gone and passed to keep those freedoms for us. It's so very important. Um, we can never forget, with Pearl Harbor coming and going, we should never forget, and D-Day and 9/11 and all these things. We have to continue to remember them. If we forget, then it's we don't do it justice, and we don't honor those who made the ultimate sacrifice. And there's people right now that are in harm's way that we need to make sure that we honor them every day and honor that flag. That flag is to be respected and treated with dignity. You know, it breaks my heart when I see people burning that and stepping on it, and these some of these kids in this country today, they just don't get it. They're being led down the wrong path. Um, yeah, and we love you too, Terry. Absolutely, thank you. I know I can speak for all of us here in the chat. Um, Love conquers all. Remember that, especially when you know what each color means and what they stand for. Yes, sir. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. I have a book of flag etiquette because sometimes people don't understand about the flag. There's a lot of there's a lot that comes with it. You know, how you hang it, how you display it, how you treat it. Um, certain things that you do during certain events. Like at a funeral or a parade, or it's not just hanging it up. There's things you need to do. You got that right, Tom girl. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a big deal. I know we were talking about this in one of my earlier streams. We were talking. I'm a history buff, especially colonial America and during the Revolution, and I think I am reincarnated from someone that lived back then, or I was part of that in another life because it just holds a near and dear spot in my heart, especially that time frame. And Terry, you were telling me that we continue the memories of our the ones that are related to us in the past, right? We carry that in our DNA. So I believe that. I really do. I truly do believe that. Well, that's nice. Looks like we got a troll in there. Can someone get rid of him? Get rid of this troll, please. Let me block him. All right. We don't need that troll stuff in here. Okay, we're going to do a raid. Very good, Kenny. We'll do a raid to Call Me V after this. So why don't we finish up here then, and we're going to head over, and we'll head over to V's channel and give her a astute tourist raid. You guys up for that? I know I will. I'll do it really quick before I have to go. I'll finish up with Mrs. M. You said, love the flag and the country, love the friends and the family, appreciate the people that chose to stay in your life. And you got that right, my friend. And don't forget, do me a favor, send me your address in my Facebook chat or my Facebook IM. That way I can send you guys some Christmas greetings. Well, folks, I love all of you guys. Little peace, a little love to you. Don't forget, stay positive today. It's going to be a great day. And I hope you find you have a wonderful day today. Don't forget that flag in the background. And we're going to go over to V's, Call Me V. We're going to go over to her live stream as soon as we get out of here. So, again, thank you guys. I appreciate you all. Love you guys. And we'll be back tomorrow to do it all over again at 0620 hours tomorrow AM. So I'll see you guys, okay? All right, guys, for that, I'm Jimmy, your astute tourist.
We'll see you later.